Canada, home of hockey, maple syrup, Niagara Falls, permafrost, moose, Justin Bieber, and beavers. From 1948 to 2014, Canada's landmass has been warmed by 1.6 degrees Celsius, about twice the global average of 0.85, with northern parts of Canada warming at an even greater rate of 2.2 degrees. As these temperatures increase, native plants and animals become stressed, centuries-old ice and permafrost melt, and young musicians start to migrate down to America. And who's to blame? That's a subject of intense debate, splitting the scientific community completely down the middle, 97-3, favoring CO2 as the culprit. I'm here with Charlotte Francine Horn, a historian, to talk about the dinosaurs.
I thought we were talking about oil and fossil fuels.
Precisely. So, when did Canada start killing the dinosaurs?
The 1850s to 1870s was the first big oil boom in North America, and entrepreneur Charles Tripp started an oil bed company with his brother and other investors.
But what did they do to the dinosaurs?
Well, the company refined the oil and sold it as kerosene, waterproof sealant, and asphalt, but then James Miller Williams bought the company in 1855 and wanted to expand it.
They wanted to kill even more dinos?
They're already dead. We're not killing them.
Premeditated murder.
In 1859, James Miller Williams established Canada's first cable tool drilling rig to drill into bedrock. Other entrepreneurs liked this idea, and by 1861, there were more than 400 oil wells.
Thanks. Bye. 97% of Canada's oil and natural gas depends on pipelines to be transported from producing regions to markets in Canada and abroad. Canada's reliance on oil started in 1850s. As you can see, Canada's relationship with oil dates way back. Between 1990 and 2020, Canada's greenhouse gas emissions increased by 13.1%, which has caused Canada to warm twice as fast as the rest of the world. This is causing permafrost to rapidly melt along with sea ice deterioration, and this puts infrastructure at risk. And now I'm here with Alberta Einstein to give us more insight. So, why is Canada warming twice as fast?
Well, it's likely due to oil spills and the reliance on fossil fuels, which release greenhouse gas emissions and lead to the loss of sea ice and snow. There's an estimated 840,000 kilometers of pipelines in Canada, and only 73,000 of them are regulated by the National Energy Board.
But doesn't Canada like their pipelines?
Well, kind of, I guess. They really rely on them.
So you can say Canada and the pipelines have a toxic relationship? I know how that goes. No, turn that camera off. Turn that camera off. Anyway, so what's going on with the oil spills?
From 2011 to 2014, there was over 4.5 million liters of oil that leaked from pipelines in Canada. And to clean up the spills, they often do an in situ burning, which releases CO2 and water vapor emissions, further contributing to global warming.
But what was that word? En situ?
In situ.
In situ.
In situ. It means on site.
Why wouldn't they just say on-site burning? Why do they say en situ? You know?
In situ.
Well, what's Canada doing to fix this?
Well, Canada has passed acts like the Wrecked, Abandoned, or Hazardous Vessels Act, and Canada has raised their carbon tax to thwart companies from polluting without consequences.
How's that working out for you?
Well, it
So, what would work?
Well, a small student group from UTSA has come up with a plan to slow Canada's warming. The Trans Mountain Pipeline has been an ongoing project since 1951. The system has cost $93 million, and now they're in the process of expanding the pipeline. The expansion was predicted to cost $5.4 billion when it was proposed in 2013, but now, in 2023, it is estimated to cost $30.9 billion. However, the pipeline has leaked before, in an accident where it was damaged, and it is inevitable that it will leak again. If we stopped the expansion of the Trans Mountain Pipeline and put the money that it would cost to finish it into safely remediating other oil spills and technology to prevent further damage to the environment, we could slow the warming of Canada.
So, why has the pipeline cost so much?
Well, there have been several environmental setbacks, along with construction delays, that have made the price increase.
So, putting in miles of pressurized oil into the environment was bad for it? Or is it that after they killed the dinosaurs, they figured, why stop there? What other remediation techniques could be used besides that weird arsenic thing that you said?
In situ burning, but other remedial techniques that could be used to clean up oil spills would be skimmers, which are devices that are used to glide across the surface of the water and skim the oil. There's also bioremediation and chemical stabilization, and more environmentally sound methods other than in situ burning.
And what would happen to the economy if they did stop the expansion of the pipeline?
Well, some people may think that Canada would lose money, but if we mitigated the oil leaks from existing pipes, we could make more revenue from that. And we could still provide several jobs for Canadians in the fixing of pre-existing pipelines and in remedial work.
Well, I have one more question. What is a UTSA? Are those UTSA students onto something? I don't know. I'm too hard.